Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D. Today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Three of Arrows and Jealousy. And meditating on this card, I didn't spend a lot of time meditating on it. I'll be honest with you, because if somebody's jealous of what I'm doing, thank you very much. You're putting blessings upon me. And if somebody's jealous of what's going on in your life, guess what? They're putting blessings upon you. And that's been the theme that I've been talking about with this card since I started doing this, right? Jealousy is an emotion. I don't understand why, this is not in the vessels section, and it's in arrows instead. Arrows is air and logic. Okay, it's an emotional. It's an emotional event that your mind incorporates, jealousy, right? Because you're thinking about stuff. You're thinking about, what Tommy has, or what, Jane has, or whatever, all right? And, it's creating that envy, right? Creating the feelings of resentment or negative emotion to you or others. And, that is not our spiritual path that we're on. Our spiritual path is supposed to be positive, to give out positive energy, to receive positive energy, to bring in, that positive energy, to share our love, to share peacefulness and contentment, joy with others, right? Not envy or jealousy. There's nothing to be really envious or jealous of, but yet it's there. I'm a victim of that. I ran into a situation here not too long ago where, I feel somebody is manipulating somebody for their personal gain, and I don't appreciate it. All right. And, I realize that, I'm a little jealous of that. And all I'm doing, I have to take that jealousy out of it. I can't bless this person, to continue manipulating a situation for their benefit. It's not right. And this person has always been like this. And, I try to give it love. I try to give it, positive energy. And yet it comes back and it just, it irritates me. But I get through it. All right. I try not to give it the energy that's out there. I try to remain humble, and I try to forgive myself. I try to forgive that person too. For doing it, because maybe they don't even know they're doing it, okay? And, it's, if you can be humble and forgiving, then you can realize, that you've got that improvement to make. Just like in finding that balance yesterday that we talked about, all right? Finding that balance between positive and negative energy towards other people, right? Understanding where you're at with that emotion. Is that balanced? Or is it, 70-30? 70 towards the envy and 30% towards, joy. A lot of people, when they see this card, they also feel like, those that are jealous feel like they're entitled to something. Entitled to what, you have or what they have. All right? And entitlement doesn't mean that, this is something that is yours. Entitlement is something that, is something you've worked for, okay, and you're respected for it, all right? And, it's not necessarily given. It's almost like respect. I'm not entitled to, be out on a road biking. It's something I have to earn. And when I feel confident and trust, and there are others that, are riding with me that feel that same way, then I've earned that entitlement of, road biker, right? But you have to go out there and you have to earn it. It's not something that's going to be given to you, right? And to heal that energy of jealousy, again, like I said, you have to be humble and you have to be forgiving. And then you refocus that energy into a positive. As I said earlier, the person, I was just like, come on, really? And as I'm riding down the road, I'm just kind of thinking, you know what, I can't give this, it's just going to ruin my day. I have to stay positive. I have to stay in a positive frame of mind, all right, and not let that emotion overwhelm me. I have to get back to having my own balance, emotional balance with that. Why? Because I need to be responsible for me as well as for those that are in my tribe, because I'm working on that skill set, right? I've got my handprint on it already. And if others are jealous of that and they're trying to make their way into whatever it is they're trying to make their way into for you, don't give it any energy. Let them continue blessing you, right? Look at them and say, hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that comment, or I appreciate what you're doing. Somebody said, hey, I really like your bike. Hey, thanks a lot. I like it a lot too. Or hey, I like your Jeep. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's, even though they're liking it, I've had people say, I want to buy that Jeep. That's jealousy coming out at you. That's envy. Man, I'd like to have one like, just like that. Thank you. You're putting more blessings upon me. I appreciate that. Being nurtured with that milk of love, right? That green woman's, look how much milk is in that cauldron. There's an endless supply there. She's continuously feeding it from the wildwood forest. Yet, here are flames in the air. There's no love there and jealousy. Turn that around. Turn that negative energy into a positive energy, and instead of, having arrows pierce in a heart, have just a big heart and be generous, right? That card's still down here too. I didn't even talk about this yesterday. That Nine of Vessels, generosity. If you're being generous with your time and with your finances, and with your smile, with your attitude, with your personality, people can get jealous of you all the time. All they're doing is putting more blessings upon you. Guess what? That's just filling up those cups with positive energy. Fill them up. Bring it on. Right? Don't be jealous of that person that's lazy and lethargic. That four of Vessels is still out there. She's just sitting there. Nothing's going on. She's not even paying attention to the water or the water at her feet. Her feet are getting wet. She don't even know it. She's just sitting there in the vines. Yeah, whatever, I'm bored. Big thing about being bored, if you're bored, you're thinking. And if you're thinking, you're probably not thinking positive thoughts. Probably thinking negative thoughts. Putting self-doubt, fear into your mind. Looking at yourself saying, why so-and-so got something better than, and why can't I have that? That's not right. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are looking and saying, you know what? Why can't I be like so-and-so? I'd probably say 95% of the population are like that. And guess what? All they're doing is putting blessings upon them. The rich are getting richer, and they're not. And they're sitting there scratching their head going, how does he do it? How did they do it? How does she do it? How is it that somebody can move job to job to job and do better and better and better? I don't understand it. What do they have that I don't have? A positive outlook for one, positive attitude, because they're not jealous. They're finding that balance, that life lessons that we talked about yesterday. And they're moving forward. So there you have it. A little bit longer on this Three of Arrows, jealousy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you from another traveling location in the next day or 2 days. We'll talk to you later. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.